Alright, why don't we see if we can make some history by continuing to win more home games this season. As we're going to welcome Michigan State into town. We come in 3-1, 1-0 in conference. They come in 2-2, 1-0 in conference. Every win matters, as there's really no time to be bad in college football. One of the MSU focal points we have to face today will be Cam Edwards. So let's see what our defense can do. Is on 1st and 10. Dropping back, pressure's coming, going short, finding a man, and this will be a gain of 6. Now it's Cam Edwards on 2nd and 6. He'll go nowhere. Now looking 3rd and 6, Milivojevic. That is going to be a mouthful to say. In the shotgun, they're running low on the play clock. Takes the snap. Looks downfield. He'll find his receiver, McCray. That's going to be 4th and inches. Now, let's get to our offense. Can our tight end, Grant Steck, continue to be the playmaker that we need today? We start off 2 tight end formation. We send Steck in motion to the left side. It'll be a handoff. And this one goes nowhere. Sama losing a yard, and we're going to lose one of our linemen on the first play from scrimmage for us. As now Joseph's going to be hit on the throw, and we're able to get this one across the middle. Rigby makes the catch and gets us a 3rd and 1. Now Sama's going to take a carry and absolutely get demolished, as the run blocking up front just isn't any good. Michigan State's offense comes back. And now they're going to start off right side. Golker, the tight end, is going to get a gain of 6. 2nd and 4. They're going to start shifting formations on us. Really feels more like flipping sides. They go to the doubles formation. Outside, caught by McCray. Another first down. Well, a first down, not another, as they're starting to move the ball down the field. Edwards breaks one tackle, fights his way through a second one. Turn this into a 2nd and inches. Now they're shifting into some under center single back. A play fake over the middle, caught, and Moore is gonna go all the way. Not what we need. We're supposed to have this bend don't break defense, and yeah, we're broken right there. Okay, now we just need for offense to get on their high horse, and let's get a response. Someone's gonna take the carry and get brought down right back at the line of scrimmage, trying to continue, getting the run game going. Joseph, pressure coming. Steck not able to hold on to it. Legs taken out from under him. Now Joseph on 3rd and 10. Moving right. Sacked. He'll be taken down by Derek Simmons. So that's a 3 and out. Michigan State gets this ball back with a chance to extend their lead to 2 possessions. Toss out right to Cam Edwards. He picks up a good block. One man to beat. Not able to break his ankles. The spin move. Matthew Jung, the strong safety, is going to be the one to make that tackle. 1st and 10. They send the tight end in motion. And we're going to get there, just not in time. I mean, we get the pressure. We get the incompletion. Now 2nd and 10, stepping up. This one-handed catch by McCray will result in a first down. As now over 100 yards passing. Edwards up the middle for what is probably the easiest first down he's going to see. And I think Matthew Jung is now shaken up, so backup strong safety will check into the game. They do get us a jump, but no flag. Milivojevic will be sacked. Poyser comes through and makes the play. A loss of 9. It's bruised ribs for Jung, so he'll be back in the game hopefully later. Tight end's going to flip sides. It's 2nd and 19. They send a man in motion. The quarterback's going to pull it, and he'll be taken down by Posa. Gaining 6, turning us into a 3rd and 13. Can we get off the field or at least hold them to a field goal? Down the field, caught. First down, McCray. Think he's found his weapon, and that's who we need to start keying in on. As Edwards is going to go outside, and he's going to fight into the end zone. Going 12 of the 13 yards needed, completely untouched. And they attack the edge, and that's how they win there. It's been pretty easy going for Michigan State. Now Wisconsin, another chance. As Sama tries to go outside, for whatever reason, cuts it back inside and Doesn't gain any yards. Now Jung has a PCL sprain. Probably won't come back for this game. Joseph downfield. This one's caught. It's Steck on the first. Running out of time in the first quarter. Joseph pulls it and gets back to the line of scrimmage. We got to get better with some of our play calling. It's 2nd and 10. Joseph goes short. This one would be caught and gaining 6. 3rd and 4. As we have into the second quarter, speed option. Pitch out to Sama. He's getting to the edge, and he'll get us a first down. 5 yards on just as many carries. Now for his 6th carry, he's able to gain another 5 yards. At least we're positive with our yards. Dupree checks into the game on the counter run. He's got a first down. As now on 1st and 10, Joseph goes short, finds a man Robinson and gets us. Finds a man Brooks and gets us to 2nd and 7. Dupree goes up the middle, gaining only 1 yard. And they're going to lose Simmons on their side. Now 3rd and 6, trying to continue to drive. Screen pass out for Dupree. He will get the first down, but just barely. Dupree continues to stay in the game. Haven't seen Sama too much on this drive. He will check back in now. 2nd and 12. Joseph rolling right, finds a man. Probably could have hit him earlier and got even more yards, or just went down the field. But we'll take what we can get. It's 1st and 10. It's a handoff for Sama. He has a hole. He's going to get a first down. 1st and goal up to the 7-yard line. Joseph looking right side. Left side, I don't know how that wasn't picked off. But Brooks Jr. is going to go into the end zone. Rather be lucky than good. And we'll take the positive out of it as we're turning this into a one-possession game. Now, 1st and 10 for the Spartans. 3 men wide open in the area, but he'll hit his receiver Smith. That'll gain him 7. Edwards, the only back in the backfield, along with the quarterback, 2nd and 3, it'll be a pull on the read option. There's going to be a flag. I think this is a block in the back or a holding penalty. It's going to be a block in the back. Should be a free 5 to push these guys back. No, that's a 10-yard penalty. So we'll be 2nd and 12. Going short and incomplete. There's Robinson. The DB is going to make the play. Now 3rd and 12. They're going to shift formation. Defense matching to respond. 3rd down. 3rd and long. Milijovic. And incomplete. Falls harmlessly off of a Badger. So with them having to punt this one away, this gives us a chance to try and get a good return. Going left side. Finding some room. Kearney gets us across midfield for what is our best starting field position of the day at the 46. As now Joseph takes the snap. He's calling for a screen. Nobody's there, and this is going to go incomplete. Took a second to really want to get to his receiver Rigby there. Rigby stops running. Either way, that play wasn't doing anything. It's now 1st and 20 after a holding penalty. We go short to Sama on the check down, and we're able to gain 7 yards back from the penalty. Now 2nd and 13. Joseph hit as he throws, and this one's going to fall incomplete. Now 3rd and long, trying to avoid what is going to would be a costly 3 and out, and nearly caught looking for Zion Kearney, but not able to turn it into anything. As now it is 1st and 10 for the Spartans. Play action for Edwards. Screen pass going outside for the tight end. He's got the first, and he's made it to the 36-yard line. Now 1st and 10. This one's a handoff for Edwards. Runs through a man, fighting through tackles, and he'll get a first down up to the 47. 51 yards on 6 rushes. I don't know what to make of our run defense today, as we are just getting battered up the middle as Edwards goes again. And he'll gain 6. 2.5 minutes left in this first half. Edwards finally gets stopped again, this time losing a yard. Michael Gardner is going to be the one that gets credited with the tackle for loss. We send pressure. We're not going to get there. He finds a man open, and we're barely able to drag him out of bounds. So touchdown saving tackle by Robinson. It's now 1st and 10. This one's going to be Kyle Robinson has to make the tackle. That's his 4th of the day. Play action at Edwards. Milivojevic goes down the field to the end zone. This one is caught. And it'll be a touchdown for the Spartans. Milivojevic. I got to be able to say that faster as we go for a screenplay for Sama, who absolutely devastates a man with a stiff arm and gets us a 2nd and 2. Now Joseph goes short over the middle, looking for Rigby. This one's incomplete. Now 3rd and 2. Joseph, pressure coming, hit, finds his man Brooks. That'll be a 1st down up to the 40. 50 seconds left in the first half. Going to the tight end, this one's going to gain 7. Timeout would be burned by the Badgers. Short to Rigby will result in another 1st down. We're moving this ball down the field, looking for a chance to try and score. This one's picked off. Was looking for Rigby in the flood concept, and the corner drops from cover 2 right into the hole. And that is a terrible interception for Colton Joseph. And that gives the Spartan a chance to add any points on the board before half with just over 30 seconds left. We send pressure. This one would be caught by McCray. Would gain 7. Now 2nd and 3. Edwards is going to motion into the backfield. Now orbiting all the way around. Milivojevic. Jeez, man, your name is hard to say. Milivojevic will take the snap. Plenty of time. Pressure finally gets there, so he'll throw this one out. 2nd and 10. 18 seconds left. Stepping up in the pocket. Hit as he throws. Not able to come down with the interception is Poyser. Now 3rd and 10. Milivojevic will find more on the 1st down. And that puts the Spartans within field goal range. And barring anything going wrong, they will go and add another 3 points. So they turn this into a 3-possession game as they look to go into half up 17. I really don't know what's going on here. We played an all-right game against Penn State, but it seems like we can't seem to get anything going for us. North Carolina State is beating up on Louisville. And it seems like for the Big Ten, everybody who should be winning is winning. But back to our game. Sama's going to start off with a strong carry up the middle. 1st down up to the 36. We're going to hand it off to him again on another 1st down run. He gets another 10-plus yard carry. 10 rushes, 55 yards. Trying to bounce off of that with a play action now. Going deep. Why are we going deep? And this one for Rigby is going to be incomplete. Why did I say bounce off of that? Trying to, you know what? We're just going to keep it pushing. 2nd and 10. Joseph goes over the middle. One-handed catch by Kearney with a defender draped all over him. Now Sama's going to move out of the backfield. Leaves Joseph all alone. It's 1st and 10. Joseph looking left. This one's caught. That is Rigby. That'll turn 1st and 10 in the 2nd and inches. Now Joseph, pressure coming. Hit as he throws. And this one's going to end up being picked off. That's Deion Crawford, the senior linebacker for the Spartans, in the right place at the right time to catch a falling ball for an interception. And Wisconsin comes away with another scoreless drive. Almost halfway through the 3rd quarter, short to the tight end. This one's caught. That'll be a gain of 4. The offense has really been sputtering today. 2 interceptions. Nothing else has been going right. As the tight end's going to absolutely devastate a man and fall forward for an additional 4. I can't really blame our defense for giving up the points they're giving up when the offense is putting them in not particularly good situations. But when it's like this and we have people close but we can't seem to make a play, this is what starts to, really grind the gears on playing this game sometimes. And Cam Edwards is going to have a great carry. Probably would have been gone there if he sticks a little more to his left. At least 20 yards on that run. Now we're looking at 1st and 10 from nearly the 30. Outside, this one would be caught. Milivojevic. I literally have the name typed up on a separate screen to try and make sure I'm pronouncing this correct. It's annoying me that much. They would add a field goal, scores 27-7. Joseph would scramble and gain 9. over halfway through the third quarter. Now Sama has a great carry, finds a hole, able to get us a first down. Now 1st and 10, they're showing 6 across the line of scrimmage. Joseph pulls it, bounces off of a defender, and only able to gain 4. That should have been a much bigger play, and that could have been a much bigger play. We'll go short over the middle for Rigby. That'll bring us 1st and 10. Now a handoff to Sama. He's going to gain about 4. Get a 2nd and 6. This time is winding down in this third quarter. Joseph doing what he does best in this game, and that is going to be scrambling forward for more yardage. The passing hasn't really worked. Taking forever to get rid of this ball leads to him taking another devastating hit. Spartans continue to send pressure, and they're going to get there again. Now 3rd and 10. They only send 4, but they get some wins across the line of scrimmage. Somehow Kearney is going to catch it and get us our first down. Now Sama up the middle is only going to gain 1, and he's going to be shaken up. So look to see a little bit more of Dupree and Jackson as we try to see what's going to go on with Abu Sama III. Brooks would make this catch, turning it into 3rd and 5. It's a bruised knee for Sama, so he'll come back in the game a little later. Now Joseph throws his 3rd pick. Najee Burt, the senior cornerback, is going to get this one all the way to the 43-yard line. So 1st and 10 for the Spartans, as since the 7 points that we've scored, I'm pretty sure the Spartans have added at least another 13 points on the board. Milivojevic takes the carry on the option, and he's going to get a first down, showing us how to truly run that play to perfection. They would try to shift into a bunch formation, but end up getting an unnecessary delay of game. But maybe that could be something that's going to help us, get back into this game. In the 4th quarter, going for the RPO, this one dropped. Heard the footsteps of Cooper Catalano in his ears. Now 2nd and 15. Edwards up the middle on a draw play. Will be a gain of only 2. 3rd and 13. Obvious passing situation. We send some pressure. He goes downfield. This one's caught. And down to the 2. Are we serious? We should have had everything going our way right there. Had him in 2nd and long. That should have been our thing. Instead, they're now going to be 3rd and goal at the 5 as defense is trying to stand up and prevent another touchdown from being scored on the board. It'll be a read option, and this one will be stopped back at the 5. That'll be another field goal attempt for Michigan State, and they would make that happen. But on 2nd down, as we wind this game down, that last play sums up our game. No adjustments, the pressure constantly coming. I didn't make the proper adjustments, and that's on me. I need some more practice with this game, and I gotta use the common sense. And yeah, Tavares Hicks just committed to Syracuse. It's verbal, but he just committed after watching that game. We're definitely going to have to pick things up as we're going to go back to the Rose Bowl in Pasadena, California to take on UCLA in the next episode. But as we are on our bye week right now, we do have a visit from Lionel Crook, a lurker, middle linebacker. I do want to try and go ahead and capitalize on this. I like the archetype of lurker in the 4-3 as an outside backer. So, like I said, UCLA next game. We'll see how things go, and I'll see you in the next one.